sorry I'm late. I rolled out of bed because I overslept my nap. But I can tell you about my dream. Sorry. Hello? Is it just me or is Dr. Fish looking a little shaky? Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? That's not normal. Dr. Fish, are you okay? Wait a second. How long has he been like that? Wait. What the fuck? Why is he doing that? Oh, no. I can't have that. Wait. Why is he doing that? Oh, I don't know why he's doing that. Give me a second. Did he stop? No, he's still doing it. He's doing it slower, just slower. Dr. Fish is sick! Oh no! Where does the doctor go? Where does the doctor go when they're sick? He never done this before, has he? Now I have to like go back and see if he's been doing this. Here, let me check something. Why is he doing that? Give me a second. Oh. No. Wait, no. I think he's just gonna have to sit like that for now. I was so scared. What? Dr. Fish. Okay, I think he's okay now, but that's so weird. His jets are still flickering weird, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Anyways. I think he's okay. I just won't let him fly around like that. How long has he been doing that? I'm laughing nervously. It's a nervous laugh, okay? I'm not laughing at him. I'm nervous. Okay, sorry. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat. I was so distracted and terrified. Anyways, hello. Hi Beaker, hi Caesar, hi Tethera, hi Twitter Ponies, hi Pearly, hi Toaster. Hi Caesar. Hi Blue Bluer. Hello. Toaster. I think I said Toaster maybe. Sorry. I don't think he consumed anything. I think he's okay. To the morgue. No! He was normal last stream? I don't know. No, I don't think I'm not sure if the French engineer would make a difference or not. It's weird that he's lagging and I'm fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I think he's okay. Hi, Lexi. Hi. Now I'm gonna have to go back to like different VODs and see like if he was, when he started doing that. I'm homeless. No, I'm not. I still have a job. It was kind of my bad that I overslept because I did stay up a little bit too late last night. Because I was playing so much Donkey Kong, and then I stayed up a little bit after that because I couldn't get myself to fall asleep. But anyways. Oh yeah, I had a weird dream. I had a really weird dream. I had a really very bizarre dream. I had a dream that the Brightful Technologies owned an apartment building, and the apartment building was all full of VTubers. It was all VTubers that live in the apartment building. And it was all like VTubers that are like real VTubers. They weren't like fake VTubers. I'm only gonna name one of them, just because I feel like it's very specific to what happened in the. Actually, oh no, I'm gonna name. Well, I'll name one of them, okay? Just because it was very specific to what to a scene in the dream. I am still employed. I am. Unfortunately. But yeah, so in the dream, I lived in one of the apartments in the VTuber apartment building, and my apartment was a mess, okay? But anyways, so I leave the apartment building. Remember, Brightful Technologies owns the apartment building, so like my family owns the apartment building, okay? So in the basement of the apartment building, there was like a bunch of cats, not cat VTubers, just normal cats, okay? Was there mold? No, I don't think there was mold. No, wait. I'll explain the whole job thing in a bit. So anyways, in my dream, in the basement, there are a bunch of cats. Actual cats, like not cat loaf, just actual cats. And I think the reason that was in the dream is because my old family, they used to have their cats, had their own home in the basement. Like in the basement, it was a cat paradise. So it was kind of like that, right? So I went downstairs to go in the basement where nobody else is allowed to go. Only breakfast, it's a staff only, right? I go downstairs to feed the cats, and Lucius Merriweather was there eating the cat food. I don't know. By the way, he's not a cat. He's a dog. But I think he's a dog. Anyways, he calls his fans Dog Army, so I think he's a dog. In my dream, he's there eating the cat food, and I'm like, you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing? And he was like, oh, I smelled something delicious, and I just thought that I'd take a look, and I thought these refreshments were for everybody. I'm like, no. Leave. So anyways, I kicked him out of the basement. That was the whole part with Merriweather in it. But either way, it got weirder. It got weirder. There were two phases of the dream, okay? Because I had two different naps. I had one nap during lunchtime, and I had one nap after work. And for some reason, the same dream continued. So, in the second part of the dream that I was at the apartment building, I can say I was dreaming about my upcoming collab, but because it was set in an apartment building, to collab, the person actually like came over to my apartment to like sit next to me and stream, right? So it was King Bride that was coming over to my apartment, and my apartment was like a disaster, right? So of course King Bride, who bullies me all the time, comes and was like, oh my gosh, Rixxy, you're a mess. This is disgusting. What the fuck? And I was like, I'm gonna clean it. So I'm trying to clean it. I'm cleaning it, and I take a bunch of garbage like out of like a part of the. By the way, my apartment's messy, but it's not that messy. Like in the dream, it was like extreme. In the dream, it was like hoarders level messy, right? So Dirt Cup update. I did look at Dirt Cup. The plants are dying. It still had some moisture in there, but I added some more moisture in the hopes of maybe saving the plants. But I think they're just dying because they just don't have enough space in there. Like I don't think Dirt Cup. I don't think that Dirt Cup is a sustainable environment for a lush plant, but they had their time. Anyways, so as I'm removing a large amount of garbage from my streaming area in my dream, I find a corpse body of somebody. I had no idea who it was because their head was blown off. Like, they clearly had a large bullet wound to the head. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, oh, no. Yeah. So I was like, and so instead of like being normal and being like, I should call the police, I tried to hide or like, dispose of the body. Meanwhile, in the dream, King Bryce standing outside my apartment. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh no, the collab's in 5 minutes. I gotta get rid of this body. So I'm like climbing out of the window with the body. And I'm like trying to figure out like where to throw it out. Well, anyways, the rest of the dream was a massacre. So like, it was really weird because there were two things happening. One, there was a killer on the loose. The person who had killed whoever was over in my room. In the dream. This is a dream. Anybody who's coming in right now, this is all from a dream I had, okay? This is not anything real, okay? So there's like, like I said, I'm not gonna name any other VTubers because it gets weird because then VTubers started getting killed, okay? But they were all like in my dream, like they were all actual VTubers. None of them were like, you know, like when you have dream people who are like just random people and you don't know who they are? Like in my dream, everybody was like actual VTuber, right? So I'm like, we're really trying to figure out, we weren't even trying to figure out who the killer was. We were just trying to get away from the killer. So we're trying to get away from the killer. Oh, but the killer was also like turning people into zombies. So like, oh my God, wait. Yeah, so then like our friends were zombies. We had to kill them like in Walking Dead, right? So we're trying to escape the zombie killer. It's very traumatic. And at the same time, like weirdly, I feel like it was somehow connected, but it's like not coming to me right now. But at the same time, the Super Bowl was happening, but then like a volcano erupted and filled the Super Bowl stadium with lava and killed everyone in the stadium in my dream. And so we're getting massacred. It's like a VTuber haunted, well not haunted, but it's like a VTuber horror movie apartment building where everybody in the VTuber apartment building is getting picked off one by one and zombified. And then also, meanwhile, on the news, we're finding out that everybody in the Super Bowl has just died. I don't know, it was so weird. So the killer didn't murder the person you found in your apartment because they weren't a zombie. No, I think the implication in my dream brain was that the person, I don't think the person was a zombie, but I think that the killer was the same person. I think it was the same person. You guys, maybe it was Merryweather the whole time. Maybe he wasn't in the basement eating cat food. Maybe he was the killer. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. It was a bizarro dream. It was very strange. Hi, Yoseme. Hi. And the fact that the dream, very rarely do I have a dream that continues from like one sleep cycle to another sleep cycle versus like, I know that I've definitely had dreams where I'm having a dream, I wake up like in the middle of the night for like, I stay awake for like 2 seconds and then I fall back asleep and then I have the same dream. I've definitely had that, but I don't remember the last time that I had a dream where I literally had like part 1 at like 12 p.m. and then like part 2 at like 6 p.m. I don't know. Anyways, I did get out of work at 6 p.m. today though, which is better than most days. Anyways, so I did have a pretty long nap. Oh, speaking of which, y'all didn't believe me, but people not washing their hands. Oh, a few days later, a VTuber on Twitter was like, I'm surprised at the responses to my post about not washing after the bathroom. I used a lot of TP, so nothing. Okay. Anyways, that whole philosophy is like, what do you mean? Anyways, then again, I probably use that same logic for other gross things that I do. I guess all the missing part. If I had that same dream, I will let you know. If I had that same dream in part 3, I will let you know. It was like a VTuber horror movie in my brain. Except the first part of the dream wasn't a horror movie. The first part of the dream was normal. It was just me going about my life at the VTuber hotel. It was mostly me peeking through it was mostly me spying on people. I mean, okay, not spying, but like, I feel like a lot of the dream was me looking through like my door peephole and seeing people coming and going. I don't know why that was like so much of my dream, but... Also, my whole like part of the apartment building, like the wing of the apartment building I was in, was all pink VTubers. It was all pink VTubers, but they weren't actually pink VTubers. They were VTubers. Like I said, a lot of them were like real life VTubers. They were like VTubers, but like they all like were made pink. Look in my head. Like their outfits had become pink, even though they aren't pink in real life. Anyways, I believe you, Pearly. I believe you. All right. Anyways, oh yes. What am I doing today? Why am I looking for a job if I already have a job? My job is horrible. My job is going down the drain. It's going down the drain, circling the drain. It's bad. I can't live like this. I'm working like 10 to 12 hours every single day when I'm only supposed to be working, what is it, 8 hours a day? Wait. What's 9 to 5? I always forget. Is 9 to 5 8 hours or 9 hours? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8 hours. I'm only supposed to work 8 hours. But I'm working like 12 hours sometimes. And barely have any time to do anything. Not only that, well, the reason this, okay, for anybody who didn't get the whole story arc, last month, how long has it been? Oh my gosh. I think we've been like 3 or 4 weeks in survival mode. Cause it's just me and the one guy and then my new boss that I deal with, and we act like we are the last survivors of an apocalypse. Because here, give me 1 second. No, they're not paying me overtime. They're paying me my normal salary. Hi, Motherius. Hi. Be happy. Work to live, not live to work. Yes, I agree. Yes. When was it? I don't even remember. It's all been a blur. July 22nd was D-Day. July 22nd was the day that this happened. So it's been almost a whole month. Almost a full month, okay? That my entire team at Rixxy, not Rixxy, Brifle Industries. Okay, just to be clear, my work situation, you know how I was invented by Brifle Technologies? Okay, I work for Brifle Industries, formerly known as Brifle Technologies. Sometimes they call it Brifle Technologies, which used to be owned by my parental units, but isn't anymore. But actually, it has nothing to do with my family. If that makes any sense even though it technically used to be owned by my parental units, in reality, I just called it that, and it's not actually that. Yeah, but it's Brifle Industries. Yeah. But anyways, your section keeps shrinking. Oh no, at least we're just IT. What the? I think you're being sarcastic, right? Hopefully you're being sarcastic because sounds like you're about to get hacked. Don't work at, or if not hacked, all the boomers are gonna forget their passwords and nobody's gonna be able to do anything. All right, don't work in the medical field. 12 hours a day is so common. Yeah, I understand, Caesar. I know 12-hour days are not a big deal for, I mean, not that that's not a big deal, but I know 12 hours is normal for people who work in really like high pressure, what do you call it, fields and stuff. So I shout outs to the people who work those jobs willingly because they're like so strong and smart. I am not that strong and smart, and that's not what I signed up for. That's not what I get paid. That's not what I get paid for. I'm sorry. I understand. Yeah. Definitely noble for people to work that much. And I know maybe it sounds silly for me to be complaining about working 12 hours a day, but again, that's not what I signed up for. That's not what I get paid for, and that's not what I was expecting to do, and it's cutting into my work-life balance. But anyways, 12 is a lot to everyone. They make us do 12 on a mentality that you must work more to learn more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just working more because they just need the work to get done, and they got rid of everybody else who could do it. So yes, on July 22nd, they got rid of my entire department. Well, I don't know if it's called a department. My entire team. I'll call it just like there's like teams, there's departments, there's like different layers to this. But they laid off my entire team. They laid off a bunch of other people at other departments and stuff. And basically, it was just me left, plus there's a contractor that we work with. I'm not exactly sure how his whole contract works, but he does things very much like an employee. He's like on our team working with us like every day. So it feels like he's an employee, but he's not really. So they kept him. They kept him and kept his contract. So I still talk to him every day. I don't particularly like him very much, but we're also like the only survivors. So it's like I feel like I'm like trauma bonded to him now. 12 hours sitting at a desk is bad on the body. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I do sit at a desk willingly a lot, so I can't. It's not that part that I'm complaining about so much. It's just the fact that it's the fact that I just don't have any time to do anything. But anyways, so it's just me, the contractor guy, and then my new boss who was my old. Okay, my boss. So my boss's boss. He used to be my boss's boss. Then they like moved things around, so he wasn't my boss's boss anymore. But now he's my boss. I barely know him very much. He's been okay. He's kind of like, I don't know if awkward is the word. It's just he doesn't, like he always has the same facial expression, kind of like Dr. Fish. You know, he kind of gives you that eerie, like, you know, constant smile no matter what you're telling him. And he kind of is just kind of like, yup, yeah, thumbs up, gonna be good. Like, no matter what you tell him, and it's like, yeah, he might be dead inside. I don't know. He hasn't really bothered me or anything, because, I mean, it's kind of, a Zuckerberg? I don't know. I do get a lot of, like, the bullshit stuff that they want me to do. I do get it through him, but I know he's just a messenger, so I don't, like, get too mad at him, because it's coming from, like, all different angles. Like, people being like, oh, who used to do this? Who used to do this? This is not getting... It's like they didn't know. It's like so annoying because it's obvious when they laid everybody off. When they laid everybody off, they didn't even check to see what those people did. Like I literally, because I was talking about this with another coworker, and well, he's in the same department, but he wasn't on my team, but I do know him pretty well. But I was talking about it with him, and he was like, it seems like they literally just like looked at their, like, here's the thing, it's not even that they like, well, supposedly they're not running out of money. Supposedly they're making money, they're just not making enough money. I don't know what that means, but either way, they're not making as much money as they expected to make. I guess they're spending more because they expected to make more and they didn't make that much, and now that's why they cut people. So he's like, it looks like they literally just looked at a spreadsheet of salaries and they just cut the amount of salaries they needed to cut. That's it. Like they didn't, because then things like literally like they weren't getting done, and they're like, what the fuck? Why isn't this getting done? And then they go down like the chain of command, they find out the person that was supposed to do it got laid off. So you know what they do then? They go down the organizational chart and they find the next person, and the next person is me in like all cases. So then I start getting told to do things. And now to be fair, you guys, I have pushed back. I have been like, someone will be like, hey, could you do this? And I will literally be like, no, I've run out of time. I've run out of bandwidth. I cannot do this anymore. And some people will try to convince me to do it, and some people will be like, okay, we'll find somebody else. I'm taking as much as I probably should say no more often, but I'm just taking as much as I can and doing as much as I can. I'm probably taking on more than I think. Like I'm taking on what I think I can do, and I think what I think I can do is actually more than what I can actually do, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm like drowning. So it's partly my fault, but at the same time, it's like I don't even know what I'm doing. And I don't have proper leadership, and it's just insane. Sorry, sure sounds like a middle manager. Better than him being actively bad. Yeah, he doesn't really bother me very much. Like, honestly, like sometimes, yeah, he will be like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? But like, not that crazy. He doesn't bother me. He just like doesn't seem like, he's like, may as well not be there almost. He is helpful though. Like when I ask him questions, I'll be like, hey, what's this? Where's this go? What do I do with this? Like he is helpful, so it's fine. Sorry, the head never knows what the hand does, or whatever the saying is. Yeah. Seen that over the years. They need to save money. They just cut people. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like they literally, there's so many loose ends, and I'm somehow end up being the one trying to tie them all together. Hi, Bloodfield. I mean, someone wanted a new mansion. They need more. Caesar, maybe. Hi, Rihanna. Hi. Hi, Rihanna. Thank you so much for making that adorable Rixxy loaf. I was so flattered to see that J50, or I don't know the full user's name. I usually just call him Jay. I was so flattered to see that he asked you to draw that. So thank you to you and to Jay. Yosome said we need to start a no button fund. Yeah, I think I do need to. I mean, at this point, I am kind of like just saying no to almost everything. But it seems like some things are more critical than others, so I'm trying to like, I guess, prioritize. And not that it's my, not that it's my responsibility, because honestly, like, I'll put it this way, like, I get paid a decent amount. I really do get paid. Like, I'm not making peanuts. I can't be like, oh, I'm like an abused worker making minimum wage. Like, no, I'm making a good amount of money, but I'm making less money than probably almost anybody else in the company, other than maybe like entry-level people. So I'm still the bottom. I'm still like the bottom of the food chain. So I mean, so in that sense, I'm not the person who should be having to deal with all this. They should probably, like, it should be above my pay grade. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plus, like, I do make it. Listen, I make decent money, but my living costs are so high right now that I may as well. I feel like I'm making minimum wage, even though I'm not. But anyways, it looks like the plane is gonna sink. That's what I can't figure out. I feel like maybe they are gonna sink because it does feel like everything's being held together by threads. You know, but who knows? If you quit your current job, can I fill in for you? You don't want my old job. You don't. You don't. Listen, there are lots of benefits. I'm not gonna act like this is the worst work situation ever. I get to work from home, okay? You know, I'm not being like, I don't know, verbally or like sexually abused by any of my coworkers. I guess it's a pretty low bar. But like, I don't know. I've never felt like particularly harassed or anything at my workplace. Get to work from home. I don't know. I don't wanna seem like I'm like saying that I'm like, oh, woe is me. This poor middle-class white lady is like having the worst work experience ever. But like it's not working out for me. I'll say that. It's not working out for me. Do I get dental? You should. Can you get a gold grill and quit? Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know. I was trying to think of good things about my job, and that sadly was only one of the good things I could think of. I don't know. Anyways. I don't know. To be honest, I don't like it. I don't like making people feel bad for me, and because I don't feel like people should feel bad for me because I have it pretty good as a robot, you know. But it's just definitely not working with my. It's definitely not making it. Aw, thank you, Pearly. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Otis. Thank you. Not being sexually abused life goal. Oh, fuck. Anyways, man, fuck jobs. Let's live under a bridge, eating slightly expired supermarket food. Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, do I get dental? Yes, I do. I get robo dental, you know, because, you know, sometimes I need to shine up my, my little teeth modules. You know, I have a almost full set of teeth modules. Fun fact about Rixxy is that when they were installing my teeth, when I was first invented, they forgot a tooth. So I have a gap. And I was invented with it. I didn't lose a robo tooth. Yeah, I didn't lose a robo tooth. I was invented with it, and then they tried to fix it with robo braces. Where? Right in the middle. No, I don't. You can't see it. I know you can't see it on screen. It's one of my middle bottom, but they did braces, so it's actually not you can't really tell anymore. I'm sorry about your immersion. You can't really tell. Like if I just go you actually can't. Oh, you can't. Can you see? You actually can't tell. You could tell more when I was a little robot. But they, like, even after I lost all my baby robot, my prototypes, Even after I don't look like a hillbilly. Listen. I don't look like a hillbilly. Even after all my prototypes came out, I think I had a prototype there, but then the full module, they never installed the full module. So for a while I did have a gap, but then I got robo braces because I guess they couldn't just uninstall and reinstall. I guess it was somehow less expensive to you know, put all this like metal stuff and try to like move it around like that. And so there's not a gap anymore. However, the teeth, like, you know how people have like 2 top teeth and 2 bottom teeth? I only have 1 bottom tooth. On the front. I only have 1 bottom. And there's not really a gap anymore. But it is, yeah, it's kind of weird. Sorry. I don't look like a hillbilly. I promise I don't look like a hillbilly. I guess I made it sound like I still have a gap. I don't still have a gap. You are missing incisor 24. I'm missing one of the front middle ones. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened. They lost it in shipping or something. They never installed it. They were just like, she just didn't have one. Yeah, they fixed the gap with the braces. They did, but I have 1 middle tooth. At least it's at the bottom and not the front. Cause think about it, you know, like your 2 front teeth, like you can clearly tell. Timu ass tooth. Hey, listen, you know how like you have your 2 front teeth, right? And it's pretty obvious like which 2 teeth are your 2 front teeth, right? On the front, on the top. On the bottom, it's not as obvious. So I don't look crazy. I promise I don't look crazy. And you'll really only notice it if I tell you. Which I just did. Yes. Actually, yeah, let me think. It's, 24, number 24. Yeah, I'm missing number 24. So I have 25 is right in the middle. I'm touching it right now. Number 25 is right in the middle. Anyways, now that you guys know about my 1 stupid tooth. Dental. When I was like, why did I start talking about this? Yes, I do have dental for my robo teeth problems. You know, when Rixxy eats too much sugar and the special coating material on her robo teeth gets a little scuffed. You know, I get it fixed and everything. Yeah. Anyways, where was I? Oh, so yeah, the work situation is pretty stupid. I'm doing lots and lots and lots of work that I don't want to do, and I wanted to tell you guys about the thing that happened. Not actually today; it was yesterday, but I didn't mention it on stream, but I forgot to. Call that gap the wing holder. And I mean, honestly, it wasn't that weird having a gap for a while because remember, all my little baby module teeth were like, you know, coming, you know, like when, you know, it's kind of like when a human, you know, has baby teeth and they fall out. So like, I already had gaps because my little prototypes were falling out, right? So I was used to having gaps. But then all the gaps got filled in with adult robo teeth, and that one just never came in. So anyways, hyper advanced robotics company can't even count teeth correctly. I guess so. I don't know. But anyways, so what happened? So I told you guys I had used sort of an analogy, but let's just say this is what it is, okay? Just like for your immersion, okay? I had said that basically Brightful Technologies was using AI to generate, let's say, for your immersion, let's say product labels for like our robotic products or whatever, right? So they're using AI to generate these because normally a person would write them. They're just short little product descriptions that we put on labels and we print them and we put them on the robots, okay? So I think previously either like sometimes I would help with them, but I think that there was somebody whose job was to do it, or we were contracting somebody to do it. But either way, I think my theory now is that they were contracting somebody to do it because it sounds like they are using the AI to replace a service that they're paying for, and that the AI is gonna cost less. So that's why they're doing the AI. So, but they obviously need somebody to still look over them and make sure that they like look good, right? So that's my job now. Where they are using the AI to generate these product labels, and then I have to look at them and say, oh, I like approve them, sort of, right? Like they go through me. I am the last, you know, what do you call it? The last line of defense, okay? Between these product labels going out onto robots that people can buy and or not, right? I'm the quality control at this point, which is not what I signed up. This is actually not like the job I signed up for, but this is one of the things they're having me do, okay? So I told you guys that the other week I had gotten the first batch of them. I had gotten the first batch of them to look at, and they were like, how many? I actually don't remember how much the first batch was because they've been giving me smaller batches. I want to say it was like almost 50, or maybe it was less than that. I don't remember. Either way, it was a lot. It was a lot of them that they gave me all at once. And I was looking at them and I was like, these are terrible. These are horrible. Cause I've seen the ones that other people, like when they had humans writing them, cause sometimes they'd have me proofread them, like they were normal. So it was, for example, it would be like, let's say we were writing a product label for Dr. Fish. It would be like, Dr. Fish is a medical robotic assistant and refrigerated storage unit that can store medical devices for up to 48 hours. He has a pleasant smile and he will be useful for your daily needs. Okay, whatever. That's I mean, that may be a lie, but that's what a normal description would say, okay? Written by a human hand. The AI ones sound like this. This is what the AI ones sound like. Dr. Fish, he's an awesome fish. He has so much medicine inside him, and we love medicine. Medicine is good for you. Buy Dr. Fish, he is amazing, and I think that he is an awesome fish. That's what they sound like, okay? They sound stupid. They sound stupid. I don't know, I don't know how else to put it. They sound like they're written by a 5-year-old. The ones that are written by the AI, okay? They sound like they don't tell you what he does. They don't list his features. They don't, like, you know what I mean? They just like keep saying, this is good. This is a good product. This is a good product. Get this product. Like, it's so dumb. So, again, I'm using an analogy. I don't know. I don't want to create like rats about like what I work in. I don't work in advertising. I don't work in, you know, I'm just trying to do an analogy of what kind of thing I'm generating, or not generating, but the kind of thing that I'm working with here. But either way, besides the point, the AI generated things that they are writing sound so stupid. So I have to be like, I had to be last week when they gave me like 40 or 30 of them. I had to be like, yeah, we're probably able to use like 2 of these. Like, I don't remember the exact amount. It was a handful. I was like, we could probably use like 5 of these. You worth creating rodents? Wait, what? Wait, Rixxy, can you farm this work out to someone on Fiverr? I mean, yeah, probably, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because if I get caught, it might ruin my future job prospects. I'm kind of goody two-shoes like that, kind of paranoid. AI generated copywriting, it's kind of like that, yeah. It's AI generated writing that a normal person would do writing for something, and they're doing it with AI, yeah. Not creative writing, but like, you know, writing for something. That's all I'll say. Why such small batches? I don't know, because of the way that the purpose that this is for and what what Rifle Technologies does. That's just how many that they sent me. All right, Omatheria says, oh, hi, Jonathan. Hi. Can't they just use Rixxy AI? She's the best AI. I am the best, but I'm kind of slow compared to these new models. The new models, they're very fast. I can't do it all that fast. Over there it says, AI will do this task on its own. AI will do this task with human supervision. AI can save money by giving the human something to start with. We have to shut down half our branches to cover the $10 billion we spent on an AI that can't do anything. Yeah, sort of. That seems what it's like. But anyway, so they generate these terrible things, and I told them that, and they were like, don't worry, we're gonna work on it, we're gonna fix it, we'll make sure that it doesn't do those things that you listed, whatever. But we're still gonna send you a batch every day to look at, just to let us know, you know, and maybe we could still use some of them, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So they've been sending me like 10 a day, all right? I don't know if that's how many they're generating or that's just how many they're sending to me as like a sample size. But they send me 10 a day. They're like, take a look at these. And every day, there's like one that's okay. I'm like, this one could work if you just change this sentence. Like, this one could work, right? So, Microsoft did that. They invested $80 billion into AI and laid off 15,000 jobs. Well, anyways, so, yeah. And it's still, there's like still so many problems. Some of them aren't even for the right like product. If I like I said, these aren't literal. Like I'm not being literal. Like I'm not literally going through product labels. But let's just keep going with that analogy, okay? So like it'll start out like let's use a Dr. Fish example, okay? It'll start out saying, you know, Dr. Fish is a robot provided by Brightful Technologies, and then it'll be like, Rixxy Brightful is pink. She's pink, and pink is a great color. We love pink. Please purchase Rixxy or Dr. Fish. Like it'll go off track and start talking about something else. So I'm like, okay. Like there's problems. There's lots of problems. And so, but I got one the other day. That was so crazy that I had to like flag it for special attention because I'm trying to think of how I could say this in an analogy. How can I say this in an analogy? I was thinking before about how I could just, because I wanted to tell this story, but I already forgot about what I was going to say. Sold. Okay. Let's say it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's say it this way. So the one that I got, let's say it was for Rixxy Star Bag, okay? Let's say the label, or it was like ad or something for Rixxy Star Bag, okay? It was like, you know, this is Rixxy Star Bag. It's a great bag. It has a great capacity. And then it was like, Natalie Portman bought this bag. Natalie Portman says this bag is amazing. This bag is recommended by Natalie Portman, famous actress. And so I'm reading it, and I'm like, it basically was saying that somebody had done something. And I was like a famous person. And I was like, what? So I'm like looking it up. I was like, did that person say that? Like, I was like, what are they talking about? And I was like, this is made up. Like it just made something up about a living person. It made something up about a living person. And by the way, when I say famous person, not like a celebrity. Not a celebrity, like a person who's high up in an industry, okay? Let's say like a Steve Jobs type person, okay? It wasn't probably anyone you guys know. Okay, let me rewind. It wasn't a famous person. But it was somebody who like, if you look up their name, they have a Wikipedia page, okay? So I'm like, what? I was like, so I flagged it. I was like, writing is seemingly highly hallucinated, making claims about insert person's name. Can't find any proof of this. Don't think this. Not sure this is even relevant. Please, you know, look into this, because obviously we were gonna use it, but I wanted them basically, without saying it, I wanted to say like, if we were to like push this to any point where other human beings outside the company would see it, we could get sued or something, right? Like, I was like, I didn't want to say we could get sued in the email, but maybe I should have, because like luckily, like I said, everything's going through me, so nothing's actually getting. Well, some of them are getting forwarded to, I guess what you could call production, even though it's not quite. That doesn't quite describe what I'm talking about perfectly. But let's just say like going out to like in the analogy of the product labels, it would be like, product label is generated, I look at it, I give the okay, it gets put on a product and goes on shelves, okay? That's not exactly how it's working in the rifle industry scenario, but it's like eventually this would actually get to human eyes outside the company, right? So, so luckily I'm there to check everything to make sure they're not putting the labels on things and then shipping them out. Some of them they are because I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, this one's passable, fine, do it. It's not the best, but go ahead, put it on the robot and ship it out, right? So let's imagine I wasn't there. Imagine either I wasn't there or I was like, just didn't care and I just let it all go out. Like hypothetically, that crazy hallucinated thing, like if I hadn't like been there, like if I hadn't been the one to be like, no, this is terrible, this is hallucinated, this is made up, that hypothetically statement could have gotten out there and we probably could have gotten in trouble for it. So just make stuff about people who are dead they can't sue. Wait, Rixxy, why did you steal Natalie Portman's bag? Shut up, I did it! Sorry, label review should have been one of the tasks you rejected. Why are you still handling this task? Because I had done it before. I had, and it seemed like it was like an easy thing. It's like they would be like, oh, so-and-so who normally proofreads these is out. Could you take a look at these? It'll take you 5 minutes. And in reality, it did take about 5 minutes. So that's why I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll read the AI ones. I don't know. Plus, plus they were like, oh, you know, maybe this is karma. Maybe people who are like really anti-AI will say this is karma, which I mean, that's fine. Maybe because they were like, oh, Rixxy, you're an AI and you really like AI. Do you want to look at the AI stuff? And I was like, sure. Right? So maybe it's partly my fault in that. I'm not even mad, honestly. I'm not even mad about the task. I'm mad about how bad. I'm mad about how bad these are. Like, I'm not even mad that they gave me this task out of all the tasks that I've gotten, because it should have been an easy task. The reason it's hard now, the reason it's taking up a lot of my time and energy is because, well, one, I kind of care now. Like, I'm kind of invested in it now because I needed them to know that this is really bad. But I don't know. Anyway, so this became my project. But normally when they, like I said, when they were written by humans, whenever they would ask me to do it, which wasn't really that often, but whenever they asked me to do it, like I was like used to it, and I would be like, oh, you know, I just take a look, and it would take like 5 minutes to proofread them because they look normal because they're written by humans. Anyways, Steve Jobs loved this product. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. I wonder how long it'll last before. And it's like, it's crazy though, because like, they're so bad, and it seemed like the people who are like behind this whole thing seem to think that like they were ready to go, production, right? Like they were just ready to go. And like, I'm lucky, or like Rifle Industries is lucky that they even bothered to ask somebody to look at them, because I'm the only person who would have, you know. Clearly the solution is just to wait until AI slap hallucinations are so prevalent online. You can cite whatever shit it makes up on the other site and say it was their fault. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess so. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. It's like the plausible deniability of like, oh, somebody else used the AI slap and they just repeat. I've seen that before with like news stories. Where like, I'll see a news story that sounds crazy, and so then like I'll start reading like other news stories about it, and then like later on I'll find out that it was like fake news or something, and it's because like basically one news site got it from another news site that got it from another news site. I was like, do any of these people like report their own news? Like, I don't know. Anyways, because they never had to do a quality check in their life. I guess not. But anyway, so now it's like become my problem in a way, which I mean that's okay, but like I don't know. It's just I feel like if I say like no, I don't want to do it anymore, they're just gonna start, you know, hypothetically like just publishing these things, putting these things out. Instead of finding somebody else to do it, they're just gonna put them out, and then they're gonna like blame me somehow. But at the same time, I feel like I also am on the brink of being scapegoated anyways, because I feel like they want to put them out, but I'm the one telling them not to. And I feel like eventually they're gonna be like, she's in the way, get rid of her, and just start putting them out anyway. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because if I say never mind, I'm not doing this anymore, figure it out yourself, they're gonna just, like I said, do it without me. And then when it goes badly, they're gonna be like, this is all Rixxy's fault because she refused to proofread them. But then the other side of the coin, is that like, oh, we're losing money because we're still paying people to write them because we still need them, but we want the AI to do it instead, and Rixxy's the only one saying the AI is bad. So get rid of Rixxy. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel like where I'm at right now. I might be like being paranoid, like and making up scenarios in my head, but I love when that happens. New story telephone game, yeah, something like that. How's the resume going? I haven't started. I've just been complaining. I'm gonna start soon. No, don't worry. Sounds like you should outsource this work and not worry. I don't know. I don't feel like I should do that. I mean, if anybody else does that, you know, do what you gotta do. I've heard of people doing that before. But I never thought to do that before, and I just don't. I don't know. I don't feel like, I feel like that would stress me out. I mean, yeah, it's weird because, you know, when you think about it, proofreading something is, just proofreading things kind of is below my pay grade. But at this point, I feel like now I've become like a quality control like person, and which I feel, or I don't know what people get paid to do quality control, but I feel like I'm now so involved in the whole situation that I feel like it's above my pay grade now. Like, does that make sense? Like, if the task was just to proofread, then yes, that's below my pay grade. But if the task is managing the implementation of this AI project to make sure it doesn't explode, that's above my, which is basically what I'm doing now. Cause I had to explain why, like, you know, if you give me something to proofread and the whole thing is gibberish, I have to get back to them and be like, this is gibberish. You know what I mean? Like, so now I'm like involved in it. Yeah, either way, guys, that's why I'm gonna start looking for a new job, starting like now. Oh, first, okay, I promise I'm not trying to delay the part where I actually do something productive. But this may sound stupid, but have you guys ever heard of chia seed pudding? I keep seeing YouTube shorts about it. Also, I had some when I was on my last business trip. They were like serving it at the thing, I don't know, for breakfast. And I liked it. And now I'm hearing that it has all these health benefits or whatever. And I don't know if it's bullshit or not, but it is tasty. So I got chia seeds and I got almond milk. I got cinnamon. But I fell asleep before I could go start making it. So can you guys sit here while I make some chia seed pudding and then leave it to soak, and then we can start? And then I'll have some chia seed pudding to eat afterward. Cheesy pudding cheesecake? No, chia seed pudding. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me go get my almond milk and everything. I just got groceries today. I just got them delivered though. I'll be right back. Okay, I got almond milk, chia seeds, cinnamon, and I got measuring cups, and I don't know if you're supposed to put it, I know people put it in mason jars. I don't have a mason jar, but I do have a red solo cup. Also, it doesn't make sense unless you get a raise associated with the expanded task. Well, you should stop doing this task. I know 200 ponies I should. If I was a stronger person. If I was a stronger person, I would just say no. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm too deep in it. And it's like, I don't know. I'm too deep in it right now. Anyways. This will be the first time I've ever waited for this. So yeah, I'm excited. Excited for me to get a job. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, it's okay, don't worry. Okay. So let me look up how to make chia seed pudding. I think it's pretty simple. How to... No, it's okay. It's okay. That's why I'm trying to get a new... I'm trying to... Instead of... I don't do good with like conflict and saying no. Even though I have been saying no to a lot of things. I'm too bad at conflict and saying no. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna get in a completely different job. Don't you love pickles? Those come in mason jars. I don't have any pickle jars left over. I threw them all out when I was done eating my pickles. I don't have any more pickles. I'm sorry. I didn't think to save them. I guess I should have. How to make chia seed pudding. And then I'm gonna look up, can you make chia seed pudding in a soul cup? If I cover it with like plastic wrap. Wait, I know it has to be covered, right? Yeah, thank you, 200 ponies. All right, can you make chia seed pudding? Oh, I didn't even think about that, Blue and Blue. Maybe next time I should get pickles and do that. In a plastic container. Ooh. It says it has to be airtight. Is plastic wrap airtight? You can use any leak-proof container. Do I have any leak-proof containers? Do I have any rubber bands? Maybe I can... If I put it with the plastic wrap in a rubber band, do you think that'll be okay? I think it'll be okay. Don't worry. Plastic wrap in Tupperware. I have Tupperware. I kind of want to drink it like a drink, though. I guess I can pour it from the Tupperware into the... Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna... Well, let's see. Let me think. Let me go... Okay, give me a second. Okay, I have a Tupperware. Well, actually, it's Rubbermaid, but yeah. It smells kind of funny. It's clean though. Why does it smell funny on the inside? I'm gonna go rinse it. I think it's just a weird plastic smell. Never mind, it doesn't smell. It has a weird plastic smell. Is this new? No, I don't know. Anyways. I think this was my sister's because I didn't really use Tupperware very much. But anyways. Okay. Chia seed pudding. How to make chia seed pudding. I just need to know the ratio of almond milk to chia seeds, basically. Okay. Combine the ingredients. Okay, what are the ingredients? Wait. Combine the ingredients in a lidded mason jar. If you don't have one, a small airtight container, or whisk together the ingredients in a bowl. Shake. Chill. Putting in the fridge for a few hours. An hour or two later, stir. This step is crucial for breaking up any seed clumps. Okay, I'll stir it after stream. That's fine. Chill again. For 8 hours overnight. Okay, I'll eat it. Then I'll eat it tomorrow morning. Okay. I find that the ratio of 2 tablespoon chia seeds to half a cup almond milk yields a creamy texture. I hear from readers whose pudding hasn't set up properly. Here are my best tips. Okay. Okay, so two tablespoons. Wait. Call the fire department. Unplug the microwave and throw water on it. Wait, what? Hi, Smokesuck. Okay, half a cup unsweetened almond milk, 2 tablespoons chia seeds, 1 8 teaspoons cinnamon. Okay. And then it says maple syrup, but I don't have maple syrup. That's too much sugar. Go ahead, start. I'll remind you to stir. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. So I got the almond milk. I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it. I'm shaking it. Okay, it's shaken. Half a cup. I have... Where's my half cup? Here it is. No, this is a 3rd cup. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't know where all my cup measures are. I threw them in random drawers. I don't keep them together. It's okay. I have a 1/4 cup. Also, this Tupperware is pretty big, so I'll make a lot. Okay. I'll gradually. This is a brand new almond milk. Let me open it. I'll gradually pour a 1/4 cup at a time. Measurements don't have to be perfect. We got 1/4 cup, 2 1/4 cups, chia seed pudding, 3/4 cups, 4 1/4 cups. That's 1 cup. You guys, it's gonna swell up, right? Like it's gonna get. How much does it swell up? How much should I put? Let me look up. How much does... I'm gonna look up how much chia seed pudding does a cup of almond milk make? A cup of almond milk will roughly make 1.5 to 2 cups of chia seed pudding. Okay, let's assume it's gonna grow twice the size. Is this plain chia seed pudding flavored only by almond milk? Almond milk and cinnamon. That's what I got. I also have, if I find that it's not, that I don't like the taste, I do have some Splenda I can put in afterward. But right now it's just cinnamon. Putting her chia seed all on the table. If your human transmutation works, say hi to the... Wait, what? Okay, let's do one more. Hopefully it's not gonna like explode. I don't know. One more half cup. Okay. Okay, I think this should work. If it grows to twice its size, it'll be fine. This is a pretty big Tupperware. Explode. No! Alright, so that's the almond milk. Now the chia seeds. I need 2 tablespoons per half cup that I just put in here. So I put three half cups. So I need 6 tablespoons, right? I have a tablespoon right here. Okay. It's from Fullmetal Alchemist, right? Okay. They smell like, they kind of smell like tea. Okay. There's 1 tablespoon. Why is it stuck to the side? There's not even any liquid in this spoon. stuck by static or something. Okay, there's 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. Oh, banana! Hi, Mango. I'm making some chia seed pudding. Cause I'm a middle-class white lady. Okay, technically I'm a robot. I don't have a race. And technically my family's part Asian, but I'm feeling very white right now. Okay. Alright, 2 tablespoons. Okay, 3 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons. 5 tablespoons. 6 tablespoons. I think, isn't banana like a slur for like, for people like my maternal unit who, cause they say yellow on the outside and white on the inside, yeah? It's like, it's Asian people who act white, right? My maternal unit, cause I called somebody a banana once, cause I thought it, okay, I read a book where somebody called someone a banana, but I thought they were just calling them, I thought they were being silly. Okay, guys, I was like a little robot. I was like single-digit age robot. And I read a book where somebody called somebody else a banana, and I thought they were like, I thought it was like goofy. I thought it was goofy. I thought it was like calling somebody a potato. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, that's like a funny thing to call somebody. So I called one of my siblings, I called one of my human siblings a banana in front of my maternal unit, and she yelled at me. She was like, you know what that means? They used to call me a banana because she's been in the United States so much that they say that she acts white. Yeah. Also, she married my white paternal unit, so. Anyways. Alright, so that's 6 tablespoons of chia seeds. I'm excited to shake this. And I have cinnamon too. I know they said to put an 1/8 tablespoon, no, an 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. But I'm gonna sprinkle it until it looks right. Okay. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay. I'm sprinkling. Okay, I think that's enough. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the Tupperware top on, and I'm going to shake it. We're doing cooking with Rixxy, okay? Very simple recipe. 3 ingredients, so you just mix them up. Alright. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, why is it spilling? No, 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 no. Oh, did I not seal it enough? It only spilled a little bit, though. I hope that's okay, though. Even though it's not, it must not be airtight. Or watertight. I hope that's okay. I hope it's still sealed enough. It's spilling. Okay, I'm shaking it. Okay, it looks pretty. Here, I'm gonna open it. Looks pretty incorporated. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go put this. I'm gonna go put this in the fridge. It's gonna be like Orbeez that you can eat, cause they swell up and they get like a gooey like texture. Yeah. I'm gonna go put this in the fridge now. I'm gonna put my almond milk back in the fridge too. I'll be right back. It's gooey in a bad way to me, but I hope you like it. Don't worry, I've had this before. I had it at I had it at my business trip. They were serving it for breakfast or with breakfast. So, and I liked it. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was chia seed pudding. I was like, it looked freaky. I was like, should I eat this? I was like, what is this? I had some. I was like, I was like, that's a weirdly good. Yeah. That one had fruit in it though, but I do have blueberries. But I kind of want to like just drink it like a drink. So I feel like not having like big chunks of fruit in it might be better. Okay. Now it's time for Rixxy to start her job search. But the first thing I need to do... Guys, I need to update my resume. I have to update my resume. I haven't updated my resume for like 2 years, I think. 2 or 3 years. Since I worked at Rifle Industries. So... Obviously, I'm not going to show it on stream, but I am going to go grab my resume. I'm going to take a look at it. I'll let you guys know roughly what it looks like. Alright, so let's see. If I search resume... In my Google Drive, I think I have it up in my Google Drive. Oh, here it is. Rixxy... So it was only 2 years ago. Rixxy resume 2023. Okay. Can you put VTuber on your resume? No, I don't think I'm gonna put that on my resume. Alright, let's see. Here's what it says. I'm gonna, like I said, we're not gonna dox today, okay? So, it says, RX Rixxy Rifle. Well, actually, it just says RX Rifle. Do you gain benefits for staying longer? Just extra PTO, I think. I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay. No matter what the benefits are, I don't want to stay. The one thing that I am concerned about, you guys, is that I've been between jobs. Like, well, not between. I've had a lot of jobs because I keep getting laid off every, like, 2 years, approximately. So, it does kind of seem like I keep going, like, getting a job, losing a job, getting a job, losing a job. I don't know what to do about it because that's just how it's been going for me. So, I feel like I am a little worried to, like, leave this job and have another job that is short, but what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't live like this. Anyways, I can at least try. I mean, the worst they can say is no right now. Just layoffs, pretty common for people to hop every 2. There was one where I left. There was one where I left because they were doing shady stuff. And I was like, I don't want to be involved. So I left, believe it or not. Yeah, one of the companies went out of business. One time I got laid off. Then there was, so, okay, no, wait. I got, let me think. I had one, don't assume every single one is exactly 2 years because now you're going to start adding up like how long Rixxy's been in the workforce. Okay, but I had one that went under. Then I got laid off. Then I left. Then I got laid off. No. No, actually, no. I got laid off because, okay, so the first one, I actually got laid off, but then the company collapsed like the next day. And so then they always joke, oh, they couldn't live without Rixxy. No, I think that they were trying to like cut things and then they realized the next day that it wasn't gonna work and that they just needed to shut down the whole thing. So I got laid off and the company shut down. That was one job. And then the second one I left because they were doing shady stuff. The third one I got laid off. And then this one is a mess. Well, I can actually look at my own resume and find out. Yeah, exactly what I said. So I've been laid off. I've only been laid off 2 times. Why do I feel like I've been laid off more? Anyways. Anyways, maybe because of Nexus. Maybe that's why I feel like it's been more. Anyways. So it says RX Rifle. It has my phone number, which you can't have. And then, why do you need my phone number? You can talk to me on stream, okay? My email, rixxyrifle@gmail. My location, New York. My LinkedIn. You don't need that either. Is this all the same? Yes, this is all the same. Laid off 2 times for someone forever 18. Looks like a lot, I guess. Okay, and then at the top, I have my skills. Do people do resumes like this still? At the top, I have my main skills. You know, being the best robot assistant. Okay, it doesn't say that. It says robot assistant. In bold, it says robot assistant. Your sons? Okay. I know an automation engineer that has stayed with the same company for 25 years. They make about 60% of the low end of the pay scale in their industry now. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what it's like to stay at a company that long because I've never had the chance. Alright, so it's just like robot assistant. Well, okay, I'm trying to think of how to translate it from the way that that's written here. But yeah. And then like making people laugh, dressing nice, you know, all that good stuff, okay? That Rixxy does, okay? And then professional experience. And then I have all of my past jobs except for this one. And now, you guys, I have a problem. My resume is too long. So I put one of my college, I would put one of my, I put one of the internships I had during college on here. I don't think I need that there anymore. What do you think? Like, yeah. It's a 1 page. It's 1 page. If I add a whole other job, it's gonna be more than 1 page. Yeah, I don't think I need that internship there anymore. Okay, but I still obviously am gonna put where I went to Robo College. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Does that make enough room for the new job? Let's see. So let me add. I don't know, you guys. Should I just be asking ChatGPT to do this for me? I don't. Is that the meta now? Is that the meta? Just have ChatGPT do it for me, or should I be old-fashioned and just do it myself? So I'll put Rifle Industries. I'm like paranoid. I'm paranoid someone's gonna like quantum read my keystrokes to find out what I'm actually typing. Is that... Give me a second. Okay. Okay, I typed Rifle Industries. Okay, Tetherer said, okay, wait. Dono Thing said, so for Robo College, do they just implant info to the mainframe? No, I tried to go through Robo College like a normal human, but that was because my parental units were, you know, experimenting to see if a robot could live like a normal human life. I don't know what their whole idea was, but good question, Dono Thing. Tetherer said, nah, ChatGPT probably won't let you lie on the resume, and that's the real meta. And then Caesar said, you should ask ChatGPT to do it. Doesn't matter, because ChatGPT would be the one to read it anyway. So that is how it's done nowadays. I know. Blah, blah, said, reading the keystrokes boobs are very big. No! Over there says, I suspect any job that does not instantly throw ChatGPT resumes in the garbage is just going to be Rifle Technologies, you in a rear anyways. Okay. All right, no worries. I've written my resume before on my own. I'll write my resume again on my own with you guys. Okay, I have to put I have to put where Rifle Technologies is located. Okay, I'm not feeling too paranoid about the keystrokes on this one, because I mean, there's so many different possible locations in the world. I mean, I guess if you assume that Rifle Technologies is in New York. Alright, let's see. Give me 1 second. Guys, I work remote, right? I work from home. I don't actually remember exactly where Rifle Industries is headquarters nowadays. I know my friend the units used to run it allegedly, but okay, I have the location. Alright, ready to start a new chapter, blah blah blah. Very cute, blah blah blah. Yeah. No worries, no worries. A stream by someone who did serious resume reviews. What do you mean? It's like resume advice? I don't want my resume. I don't want somebody to review my resume on stream. Okay. And then what was my start date? Let me check. Let's see if maybe I can have my resume done by the end of the stream. That would be very productive. Sorry, I was looking at something. Okay. Do I have an exact date? Do I have to put an exact date? Wait, what do I have on my... Oh no, I don't. I don't have to put an exact date. I have to put the month. Okay. 2023. Something 2023. To present. Okay. What? Huh? Jersey City? What? How did you know? No. Is that like from like a TV show or something? I remember there was somebody who kept posting, but this is like before I was even in Nexus. In my stream chat, somebody kept posting an address. I was like, what the fuck? But it turns out it was an address from like a TV show. Oh, it's a VOD about a month ago. People sent in their real censored resumes for reviews. I mean, I don't know if I'm like they're gonna be that anal about it, to be honest. But I appreciate the offer. Oh, that's a Statue of Liberty? Wait a second. Statue of Liberty's not New Jersey, is it? What? I'm pretty sure that's ours. Wait a second. I've been to the Statue of Liberty. It's in New York City. That's what I thought. See, I'm not stupid. Is that where you can like see it from New Jersey, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, got Rifle Industries, Robot Assistant, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now I have to write my job duties, what I'm up to. So let me put my bullet points. I'm running out all the daily robo assistant stuff I do. Generate daily motivational quotes for my bosses. Okay, I don't know. You guys know I do more important stuff than that, but it's top secret. I can't tell you. Generate a motivational quote. Keyword watermelon. Oh, bye Donathan. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not talking much, you guys. I don't want to give away my secret Bravo technology skills. Proofread other people's bullshit. That's what I'm writing right now. Yeah. What? You think I'm not a robot? Why? I know. No, wait. Who said that? I've never inspected a booty in my life. No. Wait, now I'm confused. Where is this damn statue at? In Wikipedia, it's listed as a New Jersey historical place. What? New Jersey's trying to claim our shit? What the fuck? No! The Statue of Liberty is in New York. What are you talking about? It's on Liberty Island in New York Harbor within New York City. What part of that makes it a New Jersey historical place? I do share a heartbeat with Dr. Fish. Yeah, I do. If Dr. Fish gets too far away from me, he dies. Yeah, that's why he's stuck with me for all time. That's probably why he was tweaking before. I mean, you could probably see it from New Jersey. I don't know. You could probably see it from New Jersey, but it's not in New Jersey, it's in New York. She probably moved because rent has got so expensive, did she? Oh no! Anyways. Wait. Have you guys seen I don't know why I'm thinking of this randomly, but have you guys seen the prank videos where someone will like go run up to their parents and they'll be like, Celine Dion dead at 56, or they'll just like randomly say a dead celebrity, and they'll like record their parents' reaction. You know what I'm talking about? They'll be like Morgan Freeman dead at 84, and I'm like, no, what? Right, but it's not actually a dead celebrity. Did you see that there was one with Howie Mandel, where like it was actually Howie Mandel, and then like his daughter or someone like runs up to him and they're like, Howie Mandel dead at 56, and Howie was like, what? No! Anyways. It says, official name, Statue of Liberty National Monument. Ellis Island and Liberty Island, designated. Yeah, Ellis Island and Liberty Island. Those are in New York. The Statue of Liberty getting priced out of housing is some, I know writers who use subtext and they are all coward shit. Yeah, they're exclaves of New York. Yeah, whatever that means. They are. I've been there. I've been to Ellis Island. And I did a whole tour. The Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, all that shit. Yeah, I remember all those years ago, I accidentally left my jacket there. That's why I got this jacket. New Rixxy lore. Somebody at the Statue of Liberty has my jacket. From like 20 years ago. The land added to reclamation on Ellis Island is part of New Jersey? What? Are you saying what? New Jersey is like part of Ellis Island is ours? What? No, I didn't know we're gonna have to fight a civil war between New York and New Jersey. Stud. Oh, exclaves are territories surrounded by another territory? Okay. You sure it wasn't at the Statue of Happiness? No, I'm pretty sure it was the Statue of Liberty. Wait, the water that surrounds that island is the jurisdiction of New York. So you're telling me that New York put its long, hard statue into New Jersey's wetness, and now like they can't determine custody? A jurisdiction of water shifted to New Jersey. They added one of the islands filling in the water, so it's New Jersey. First they stole the Giants, and now Jersey's coming with the Statue of Liberty too. I don't know. I didn't know that there was a custody war over the Statue of Liberty. Anyways, all right. Let's see. What? Everything I said is normal. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my resume again. I'm adding my colorful language skills to my resume. Yeah. So basically, New Yorkers believe it is their statue, but it is in New Jersey. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! It's in New York. In New Jersey. Wait, what? There was a Supreme Court case on this issue. Statue of Liberty ownership dispute to the list of problems that could be solved by you. I mean, I like New Jersey and New York, but that's our statue. Okay, I don't know, you guys. New Jersey versus New York. New Jersey has sovereign authority over the filled land added to the original island. New Jersey is an exception to that portion of the Special Master Report concerning the court's authority to adjust the original boundary line between the two states is sustained. The other exceptions of New Jersey and New York are overruled. New Jersey has nothing else. I'm trying to think of things that New Jersey has that New York doesn't have. Jersey Shore. They got the Jersey Shore. They got the Jersey Devil. They've got the Pine Barrens, but There's probably places like that. There's probably places like that in New York too. Nothing good. Oh yeah. They have Six Flags. I don't know. I'm trying to think of places I've been in New Jersey. The Statue of Liberty. Yeah, the Jersey Devil. It's I think, what was it? Didn't the lady have like 15 miscarriages, and then she was like made a deal with the devil to save her last baby, and then the baby turned into a demon? I think that's the story. But anyways, Jersey Devil. Rixxy's Robo College. That's all they have. That's all they have there. I think we've got enough Italians in New York to make up for all the ones in New Jersey, so I guess. Isn't the Jersey Devil a good guy? I think he's a demon and a monster. Oh, the inability to pump your own gas, yeah. Oh, they have something called Wawa. But I think they're building those other places too. There might even be some in New York now. Not around me though. I remember Wawa used to be like exclusively a New Jersey thing, but I feel like I heard they were building one in New York. It's in a lot of states, really? When I lived, so now I'm gonna date when I lived in New Jersey, but when I lived in New Jersey, it was like, oh, you haven't heard of Wawa? And I was like, no. They're like, yeah, we have that here. I was like, oh, and then yeah. And Philadelphia, I forgot. They also have them in Philadelphia. Wait a second. Pennsylvania, New York, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. What? Since when? Since when? Why did I always think this was... I always thought this was the only New Jersey thing. What? I've never seen one except when I lived in New Jersey. Since when have they been? They don't have one around where I am. I don't know if you can triangulate me that way. But they don't have one near me that I know of. Anyways. Oh, Wikipedia says there's no Wawa in New York. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say. I was like, what? I never heard of this. New York lost plastic bags. They can't lose Lady Liberty too. I know. They don't have that. You can't use plastic bags in New Jersey either. In fact, I think New Jersey did that first. Anyways. Now I'm craving a milkshake because I remember, yeah, milkshakes. They had milkshakes, smoothies. They had every drink you could think of at Wawa. Now I'm craving like a milkshake because I used to get them at Wawa, but I could get them somewhere else here. Moved to New Jersey. I don't know. I mean, I didn't mind living in New Jersey. I kind of liked living in New Jersey, but I don't know if it was really better. I mean, I feel like I enjoyed living in New Jersey more, but I think it's mainly because I lived at college and that was fun because it was college and there was things to do. So I don't know. I don't know what it's like to like live like actually like in a apartment or something in New York. I mean, in New Jersey. But the main reason I don't want to move is because I'm bad at being independent. If I move too far away from my parental units, actually, the main thing, it's not even that anymore. The main thing for me, I know this might sound stupid, but I would feel bad because test subject really loves my parental units, and if she didn't get to see them all the time, then I would feel bad. We have that here too. They deliver groceries in the usable bags. Yeah. Yeah, I donate my, like, I have so many reusable bags and I just donate them. Anyways. Yeah, test subject really, she knows, like, if I say, I call them, when I talk to test subject, I call my parental units grandma and grandpa. So, like, if I say to her, if I say, like, are you going to grandma and grandpa's house? She goes, she gets so excited. She starts running around. She's fast. She's behind me. She's fast asleep right now. She's actually like fast asleep right now. So I was gonna say, cause I said that, and Yanni was like, "Oh, what if she just heard me and she comes running?" I'm looking at her. She's like fast asleep. She's right behind me. Yeah. She does that. Yeah. She's like. She gets so excited. Anyway, so, all right. But let me get back to my resume. How many lines can I make this before I run out of room again? Beep beep. Almost during time. Oh, 10 more minutes. Oh, I'm gonna need a Duolingo and a Pokemon Friends check too. I haven't done them yet. Alright, let's see. Okay. Generating motivational quotes. Making cute noises to boost morale. Yelling at people on emails. What else do I do? I definitely do more than that. Racist against rock people? You mean the fractones? Listen. They're not people! Okay, wait, that sounds worse. Anyways. Guardian of the Cinema? You guys are funny. Sack punching? Oh, yeah, I'll write it down. I realize that some of the stuff I need to put. I feel like I need to. I need to find information from my. I have to get information from my work laptop for like specific information. But anyways, it's okay. I can fill that in later. Hey, hi, Minokalu. Hi, hi. Sorry, I'm like, Hi, hi. Oh, your life always has meaning, Minokalu. Yeah. Guys, I'm almost like... I don't want to say, I don't want to say I'm willing to half-ass this, but that's kind of how I feel. I feel like I'm almost willing to just like, be like, this is good enough and just start applying. Cause, I don't know. Cause I feel like if I just sit around and obsess about this, about like, every line being perfect and like, I don't know. Here, why don't I... You guys judge me if I ask ChatGPT to read my resume. Don't tell me to do things like I can approve. Yeah. Because I'm kind of excited to actually look at job listings and see what's out there, so I can feel like, yeah, I could do this. There's more out there for me. You're judgmental regardless? Okay. Because, I mean, I do more than this, but I'm gonna run out of room. I don't know if I want to delete stuff from my old... Delete bullet points from my old jobs. But then again, it does make it look like I did shit all at this job versus my other jobs, which is not really true. It just looks like less because of the way that I wrote it. Ideally, I'll tailor it to each application. I've never done that. I have never changed my resume for each application. I typically... Oh no. What's the matter, 200 ponies? Creators are using tools to look for keywords and trash resumes that don't have any. Don't give them more effort than they're giving you. Yeah, I usually just have my resume and then I just apply. I mean, I'll do like a bunch of quick apply ones on like LinkedIn or something, and then like I'll find ones that I really want. Like if I'm really like willing to put in the effort to like put out a full application. Yeah. All right, let's see. I feel like I want to include some other stuff that I've done, visiting other labs and working with other labs. I want to include that. Depends on the industry. I don't know. Okay, you know, I'll clean up the resume. I'll clean up the resume later. I feel like it's hard for me to work on the resume and chat with you guys at the same time. But I think I can do the resume thing. Out of curiosity though, I am gonna take this and I am gonna ask ChatGPT what it thinks. So I can let you guys know what it said. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be like... How does this resume look? It's gonna probably say that the last job entry looks bad because I just kind of like did it really quickly. All right. I'm gonna flesh it out later. Oh, stir reminder? Okay, give me 1 second. I reviewed your resume. Here's a structured breakdown of how it looks, along with suggestions for improvements. Clear professional focus. Strong emphasis on your cuteness. And your encouraging personality. It says your career trajectory is consistent and shows growth. Okay. Areas to improve. Formatting and readability. The dense blocks of text make it hard to scan quickly. Ooh, assuming a human's gonna take a look. Okay. I could probably, honestly, I do have like a lot of bullet points for my past jobs, and I'm like, honestly, I don't think I need all that. Like, yeah, I did a lot, but it is kind of looking like big blocks of text. Skill section improvement. Tailoring for applicant tracking systems. Some job postings use keyword filtering. To maximize matches, you might add these keywords. It says my resume is very strong. Okay, I'll take a look at this later. All right. Let's look at job listings. Oh, let me stir. I'm gonna go stir my pudding. Okay, real quick. Quick pudding stir break. Who up stirring day pudding? All right, I'll be right back to stir my pudding, and then I'll be back to look at job listings. Okay. Okay, I stirred my pudding. It was already all gloopy. You guys, it's only been, what, an hour? It was already all gloopy. I did eat a spoonful. It was like kind of yummy, but it was, I feel like it can definitely get gloopier. Thank you for the burgers. But yeah, so it's all stirred up now. Job listings. It's time to go see what job listings we have. I feel like this is gonna be fun because there's a lot of terrible job listings out there that are just so bullshit, and I would love to go through them and complain about them with you guys. Obviously not being specific, not being too specific. And more sugar. later. What the fuck? One of my old coworkers is playing mini Sudoku on LinkedIn. What the fuck? And is inviting me to join. Wait, what the fuck? What? Is that a thing on LinkedIn? Okay. Anyways. All right. So let's take a look. Take a look at our job prospects here. Okay. I'm gonna be careful. I am gonna be careful if I do complain about some job listings to not give away, be too specific about what the job is, but anything that pays hourly is probably not what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna skip those. Alright, let's look at my top job picks for you. No, 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 no. I'm already like, nope. I can tell, cause I can tell some of these are like entry level. I can see the salary, and I'm skipping ones that the salary's too low. Oh, what's this one? Salary's higher than my salary. Actively reviewing applicants. Blah 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 company is seeking a blah 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 with a passion for blah 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 blah. They're seeking a robot assistant with a passion for making people laugh. Oh, that sounds like me. Okay. We are a robot company with blah 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 blah. Okay, okay. Wait a second, this sounds familiar. Why do I feel like this is a job listing I've read before? I feel like I maybe applied to a similar position the last time that I was looking for jobs, because this job listing actually sounds really familiar. I don't know about this one, but I'll save it anyways. I'm not doing any applying yet because I haven't uploaded my new resume. Part-time, no. Oh, what's this one? Blah 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 is a global blah blah robot life enhancement company. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm bad at analyzing over the fly. Okay. They're the most trusted robot babysitters in the world. Wait a second. Robot babysitters. I don't know if I want to babysit robots, you guys. Wow. Over 100 years of robot babysitting. That's a lot of years. And they've babysat more than 300 million robots? This seems like a pretty big robot babysitting company. I've never heard of them before. Oh, banana! I don't know about this one, actually. This one, I don't think I have all the skills for this one. Actually, I don't have the skills for this one. Never mind, moving on. Okay, that's entry level. No. Okay, this is a weird salary range. I won't say the exact amounts, but it's like a $40,000 difference between the low end of the range and the high end of the range. How does that work? What the? I don't trust that. That sounds like you're gonna take whoever it is, and then based on how many years of experience they have, you're gonna either pay them this much or that much, but it's gonna be the same job either way. I don't trust that one. Plus, the high end is like not even that much more than I'm making, so. Okay, no. So far, I've saved one job. This is not feeling promising. No salary listed. I'm gonna skip those for now. I'm gonna skip the ones. Here's another one. Here's another one where the salary gap is $60,000 between the lowest and the high end. That's crazy. No, part-time, no. Do I not have this filtered by full-time? Here. Okay, I need to put remote. I only work from home, you guys. Well, do they pay people more who come in? Because if there's a place that's actually nearby that I could get transportation to, I'm not opposed to working in person, but it's just more convenient to work. If you can, it's more convenient to work from home. No, I feel like I'd be stressed commuting, but if I could make more money though. Here. Yeah, I feel like my local area isn't that bumping that there's like enough there's enough people in my industry for me to enough places for me to work in my nearby. That's why it's just easier to see. I'm searching nearby McDonald's. Should I be a shift manager at McDonald's, you guys? I get paid the same work from home or in person, but the later gets me lunch. Okay. You get to see dogs? Aww. Dogs are awesome. I guess I'm looking at like all the jobs that are near me right now, obviously not filtered to my specialty, because I'm getting like every possible job under the sun listed. Like, no, sorry, I'm not an elder care nurse. I can't do that. I'd be better off trying a McDonald's job. But I'm curious, so I'm gonna keep looking. They have trouble getting people to work at fast food in my area. Entry levels around $18 to $20 an hour. I don't know if I feel desperate enough to switch industries from robot assistant to fast food. But you know, hey, listen. If you told me that I would somehow be getting paid more doing fast food than doing what I'm doing now, I'd probably just work fast food then. But I'm currently making more than $20 an hour, I'm pretty sure. The guards adopt strays and they work as walking security alarms. Whoa. That's cute. That's cute. Here, I'm gonna look up. Highly dependent on the exact role. I go in because they won't promote remote only workers. Oh, okay. I'm just so I've worked from home for like so long that I feel like it would be a big adjustment, but I'm definitely not opposed to working from home, from working at the office. I've worked at an office before. The main thing is it's hard for me to get there because transportation. But I could probably figure something out, you know. Here, let me look up. I'm not gonna say it, but let me look up what the hourly equivalent, like if we were to translate my salary to an hourly rate, assuming 8 hours a day for the weekday, like, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to calculate that for me. Okay. What would be the equivalent hourly rate of someone making... Don't count the digits. Here. Okay. Sorry, I was muted for way longer than I needed to be. What would be the equivalent hourly rate of someone making bleep salary a year, assuming a, what is it, 8 times 5, 40 hour work week year round. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll tell you this. I am making more than $20 an hour. Okay, yeah. Watch, I'm gonna see one that's making $21 an hour. I'll be like, no, I'm making more than that too. Factoring in the 12-hour workdays. You know what? You got a very good point there. You got a very good point there, 200 ponies. Okay, let's say the person with the salary is being overworked and is actually working...
Well,
that was an accident, sorry. Is actually working 12 hours a day instead of the agreed upon 8. Then what would be the hourly rate equivalent? I think I might have to start working at McDonald's, you guys. I think I might have to start working at McDonald's now. Okay, let's see. That did bring it, they did, brought it down quite a bit. Okay. Alright, let me look at remote jobs now. AI powered search. What? Whatever. Wait, how do I filter? What, I'm using AI powered search? What the fuck? What's AI powered about this search? Okay. Oh, I have to phrase it like a prompt. Okay. I guess I'll phrase it like a prompt then. Okay. I'm a robot. Okay, I'm a robot. Looking for a full-time, fully remote job. Looking for a full-time, fully remote job that pays more than a year. Can it see my LinkedIn profile? Can I be like, and fits in with the general idea of the jobs I've had for the last however many years. Let's just start with, how about this? Let's just start with, I'm a robot looking for full-time fully remote job that pays more than blank. Alright. Oh, these are remote. Okay, these are remote. Wait. Why is it still listing location? If they're remote, why is there still a location tied to it? Okay, whatever. What's this one? I don't trust these promoted jobs. We are currently looking for a robot. Wait! Is this one of those ones? Is this one of those ones where the job listing is like managed by another company and they're looking for someone to hire for their client? What does that mean? Is that like normal? I've never applied to jobs. Well, I think I may have applied to like some jobs that had this type of description, but I'm like, why can't you tell me who you're hiring for? That sounds shady. Isn't that shady? Like, why can't you tell me who you're hiring for? That's crazy. How am I gonna apply for a job and I don't know where I'm gonna be working? That's insane. Oh no, never mind. I can't even do this one. The hours are weird. Okay, that's weird. That's a weird one. I was skipping that one. I like this song. This job pays a suspiciously large amount. I don't know. No. No, I don't trust this one. No. I'm sorry, you guys. I wish I could tell you why, but... well, you see this one? This one says I'd only be working with male type robots, and you know, I love women type robots too much, so I can't do that one, okay? No. Okay, this one. No, not that one. I was gonna be that one. This one has senior in the name. Am I senior? I don't know. I'm not junior. I remember at one of my other jobs, they tried to slap me with a junior label. At my last job. They were like, I applied and the title was like, let's say the title was like robot assistant. And I was like, sounds good. And they were like, actually, technically, this is a junior robot assistant. I was like, I'm sorry. I've worked in this field too damn long. For you to call me junior. Are you shitting me? Anyways, that's the way job recruiters work. They take a cut of how much you're going to make or what you're going to be paid. They obfuscate the information so you don't know how the real amount, the real amount the company pays until you work for them. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not going to apply to a job if I don't know where I'm going to be working. That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. But I was like, are you actually fucking kidding me? Like, have you seen my resume? Do you know how long I've been in the workforce? Like, you're gonna call me a junior? I was like, I took personal offense to that. And it worked because they were like, never mind. I don't know why. Anyways, whatever. You also gotta look out for scams. You gotta look out for scams on recruiting sites. Rixxy Kohai. No, not Kohai. Oh, this one might be above my... This, yeah, this senior one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm, equipped for this one. No, I'm not equipped for this one, I think. I could probably, if I exaggerated a little bit, I could make it, but I don't think, I think this is like where like that I'm gonna get at the job and I'm not gonna know what to do. They got a senior at junior prices. I mean, to be fair, the salary there wasn't bad, but it was better than my previous salary, but my previous salaries had also been so low, so criminally low, that it made a pretty average, like, or like, not that high salary look high. So like, yeah, you're right. Maybe technically they should have been paying me more. Vice president titles, we have 30 plus VPs. People lap up that title prestige instead of earning what they actually should. Yeah, I don't know if I'm quite president or vice president worthy. I don't even know if I'm senior robot worthy. I mean, I'm looking at this description for senior robot, and it's like, on the one hand, it does seem like something they can do, but on the other hand, it sounds like I would be like in charge of people, and I'm not good at being in charge. I've actually never been in charge of people before. Like, directly, like, as employees. Like, I've ordered people around a little bit sometimes, but I've never been a boss before. I don't know about that one. What about this one? Ooh. This one has lots of emphasis on being cute, which is definitely in my... one of my specialties. One of my biggest specialties is being cute, so... This is a new position, it says. Meaning that I guess they didn't have somebody in this position and they needed a cute robot so much that they created this position just for me. How generous. It does seem like there are some skills here I don't, or things here that I have not done though, like experiences. But I feel like these are things I could do though. You know what? I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna bookmark this one. I feel like I could do this one, and it pays good. All right, we got two bookmarks. That's not encouraging. I thought there'd be more, but it's okay. Okay, here's another one that pays good. Oh. I've been managing how many people? No. No, never mind. I'm not good. I'm not a manager type person. Is there such thing as an entry-level management position? I need to, how do you, I guess you have to be promoted internally in a company, right? You'd have to be promoted from somebody who doesn't manage people to someone who does manage people. You can't just like go from not managing people to managing people, right? I've never stayed anywhere long enough to, I've never stayed somewhere long enough to be promoted to a manager. I'm also like, don't really feel really confident managing people, but I mean, if they told me to do it, I would. Anyways. Oh, remember to embellish your resume. Get that cold hard cash so you can be my sugar mama in the future. Okay, I will, sure. Alright, what's this one? This one's pays suspiciously a lot. It doesn't sound normal. Why is this formatted weird? I don't know about this one. This one seems like it might be a scam. Based on the only two criteria of paying too much and having a weird format. Alright. Robots Incorporated. Just, The parent company of Robots. I'm making stuff up, I'm sorry. No, this is stupid. Never mind. Skipping this one. No. This one just says robot. Okay. Oh, hybrid? No. I can't be a hybrid robot. I have to either be a remote robot. And this is not even close enough to me. Alright, never mind. No, not that one. Yeah, you know, I'm just skipping all the ones that say like 6-arm robot, big dick robot, stuff like that. I don't fulfill that requirement right now. I gotta build up to big dick robot. No, that's just, never mind. It has the word managing in the title. Not happening. No, not that one. No. Deputy? What the heck? What's a deputy robot? I don't see this one a lot. I've seen senior robot, junior robot, staff robot, managing robot, you know, stuff like that. What the heck is a deputy robot? What the heck is that? What am I, a police officer? Completion of additional education can bridge that gap to entry-level management without experience, but it's not ideal. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Robot assistant. I see that one too. Of course, I used to be a robot assistant. Technically, I've been advanced. I've been advanced to like something more along the lines of like staff robot. I'm not quite head robot yet. I'm not quite head robot or lead robot, or you know, robot manager or any of those type things. But maybe I could be senior robot. Not sure. QB. USA Robots Incorporated. American Robot Company. Patriotic American Robot Company, huh? Okay. Sure. We are an American robot company that strives to uphold the values of American... Okay, I don't know. This isn't word for word, but they sound very patriotic. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not so sure about all that. I don't... What's that have to do? I am American, but what does that have to do with being a robot assistant? I'm not sure about that one. Okay, I gotta skip that one. It seems like I have to manage people on that one anyways. Alright. I'm sorry I'm not talking much, you guys, but it's still helpful though, because at the end of the day I'm gonna have some listings saved that I can apply for once I get my resume thing together. Here's another senior robot. Never mind. This is the same one from... Isn't this the same one from before that they're not telling me what the company is? This might be... Maybe it's like the same thing, but it's a different position, maybe. I don't know. No. Yeah. Robot lawyer? No. I'm not a lawyer. Why is that even an option? Why is that even a listing I've received? I guess because it's in like the same industry, but doesn't make any sense. Anyways. There are a few like AI related things here. Rixxy Rifle Esquire. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think being a robot lawyer would be too stressful. Senior robot. Senior extra cute robot. Oh, I love it when they start. I love it when they start the job listing with questions. Are you an extremely cute, dedicated robot who likes to make people smile? We're looking for a robot like you. Okay. No, never mind. This is very different from what I even do. Okay, never mind. Skipping. Never mind. Chief robot. Don't see that one a lot. Chief robot. I don't think I'm equipped to be a chief robot. They just be throwing words like onto job titles. Chief, deputy. What's next? Emperor? Emperor robot. Okay. Senior robot. Are you self-motivated and want to buy in this pyramid scheme under the guise of an LLM? Be your own boss! One, I don't know. I get weirded out when they start talking about like their values. Do you know what I mean? Our company values highly dedicated people who really care about what they're doing. What does that mean? Does that mean do a lot of people leave because they're unhappy? I don't. What's the job description? What am I gonna be doing at the job? Yeah, ho. Oh wait. How about if I thought you were calling the person a hoe and I was totally on board. Hiring based on culture? Yeah, what is it? Oh, never mind. I have to have 3+ years of experience riding on those jet ski things. I haven't done that. No, never mind. It sounded that's weird. It's weird because the job description has all this stuff, and then it says, by the way, we also want someone who has 3+ years doing something that doesn't even seem necessary. I'm like, what? Did I miss something? I don't know. Whatever. Please, 3 years of experience as a hoe? Yeah. The places are always pain. You gotta check Glassdoor before you apply anywhere, you guys. I tend to not apply to places where the Glassdoor reviews are like, I hate this place and made me want to kill myself. Guarda este prompt. Si quieres que tu CV impacte desde la primera leída, quiero aplicar a una vacante de describe el cargo. Analiza mi currículum y dame sugerencias para mejorarlo. ¿Ya lo probaste? Cuéntanos cómo te fue. I got that as an ad. Oh. Wait, really? Why? Because I put resume in my stream title? That's funny. Glassdoor will delete reviews. I had a client that lost 90% of their staff in 6 months. They flooded it with negative reviews. Somehow they got most of them removed? Really? That's crazy. Yeah, do you ever, like, I remember one time I was reading this job description. I was making a cover letter. I was like excited to apply, and I was like, yo, let me check the Glassdoor reviews. And like all the Glassdoor reviews, one of them was like literally apply anywhere else except this place. Literally apply anywhere else. They were like, literally apply to be the local garbage man. This is the worst place you could possibly work, and I'm begging anybody reading this to save their own life. I was like, I got scared. It literally was like, to the person reading this, I'm begging you, do something else with your life. I was like, okay. Have you considered doing work for Spanish companies? I could do a work for a Spanish company as long as I don't have to speak fluent Spanish. I wish I spoke fluent Spanish, but I don't think I can claim that. I don't think I can claim that like as a job skill. I think I have that listed. I think I have like intermediate Spanish listed as like a skill on my LinkedIn, but other than that, I don't have that listed anywhere. All right. Although apparently I'm not even intermediate, because remember when we did the Spanish lessons on the Google thing, and I put intermediate and I couldn't do it. I was like, apply at Duolingo? For what? What jobs? I mean, I guess you could say technically my job skills as a robot assistant. Almost any company could really use those types of skills. So I guess I could work at Duolingo. But put it on my resume? I don't think it's resume worthy. I don't think my Spanish, I think being able to speak Spanish is resume worthy, but I don't think being able to speak the amount of Spanish I speak is resume worthy. It's like I said, it's LinkedIn footnote worthy. It's not it's not resume worthy. They'll see my streak and hire me on the spot. I mean, yeah, but then they'll also see that I don't speak any other language except English. I'll be like, what the fuck? you didn't learn anything. I'm like, yeah, but I love Duolingo though. I wonder if I can ask ChatGPT to find me job listings. Is that a thing? This one doesn't have a salary listed. No, I'm not gonna bookmark anything that doesn't have a salary listed. Not now. You put English on yours? Yeah, but you speak like fluent English. In my opinion, you speak fluent English, so I don't speak fluent Spanish. Bullshit, I suck. I mean, your spelling's not always the best, but other than that, I can understand what you're saying, and it seems like you can understand what I'm saying. So you seem pretty fluent to me. Wait. We're seeking someone who lives in Wisconsin. I don't live in Wisconsin. Why is this on my Why is this even on my radar? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, somebody I know works here. One of your links, your LinkedIn links works here. Lies. I read your mind. I have no idea what you're saying. That's pretty funny. Our company, we are dedicated to our beloved customers. Blah, blah, blah. And your role as a cute robot is to make our customers' dicks hard. Sorry. This job is fast-paced, high energy, balls to the wall, crazy style. No, I don't think this is for me. No. The reason, if you guys are curious why I'm getting listings that have nothing to do with my personal robotness, it's because you see there's many different flavors of robot. They're all called robot, but you have to read the description to see what kind of robot they really want, you know? Because, like, you know, you have your warehouse robots, you have your you know, ChatGPTs, you have your sex robots, you have your, you know, and you have your robots that work in the legal field, you got your robots that work in the medical field, whatever. So it's like, at the end of the day, if I just say, I'm a robot looking for robot work, I probably could narrow it down more to actually find robot jobs I'd be good at, but instead I'm just saying I'm a robot. They want a slave robot. I think a lot of people do want a slave robot. They just do work for them without having to pay any money, but... Alright, I don't think this one's right for me. Senior robot. I am getting recommended a lot of senior robot ones, and I don't know if it's because they know that I've been in the workforce that long, or if this just happens to be what's out there. I'm sorry, I'll be responsible for managing what? No. Not for that amount of money, no way. I'm gonna be managing a fleet of how many robots? I don't know. If you expect me to do that for barely more money than I'm making now, no way. Okay, no. Well, our company is the world leader in robot excellence. Sure you are. We impact millions and millions of robot enjoyers around the world with our state-of-the-art robotness. Who gets paid to write these? Like, or do they have AI write these? I don't know. No. No, I don't like this one. No. Lead robot? No, I don't feel like a lead robot. I don't think I have what it takes to be a lead robot. I don't. Some manager and HR person using whatever free AI tool they found. You know, the thing is though, like, I feel like they've always sounded like this. Like, I feel like job listings have always sounded like this. Did they secretly have some sort of AI tool generating them before? Because that stupid world leader is a lie. We know it's a lie. I know it's a lie because I never heard of that company before. You're a world leader of bullshit. Alright, I remember project manager was a grab bag of different jobs and roles. Yeah, I don't know. No, this one. No. Lead robot, no. Senior software engineer, where did that come from? That's not anywhere close to, I mean, you can consider it adjacent to Breadbook Technologies, but that's the last job on this search. What the fuck? And then it jumps from things that are pretty related all the way to senior software engineer. Okay. Anyway. Alright, I'm curious. If I ask ChatGPT agent, senior vibe coding engineer, wait, I'm curious. If I search vibe coding, I can't make software. No, I don't know. That's not part of my job at all. Wait. If I search vibe coding, will jobs come up? I'm curious. Okay, I'm gonna read these jobs because this is not specific to my fields. I literally just searched vibe coding. So you can find these, but you're not gonna be able to find anything related to me. Okay. Part strategist, part storyteller, full throttle closer with a touch of cosmic curiosity. I'm sorry, what the fuck? So I searched vibe coding, that's my search term. Vibe coding is filtered to the United States. Alright. We suggest you enter details here. Role description. Okay, this is obviously AI generated. This is a full-time on-site role located in Richmond, Virginia. As a dynamic and engaging storyteller, strategist, and closer, you'll be responsible for developing and executing creative strategies, crafting compelling narratives, and driving results-oriented campaigns. Daily tasks include content creation, market analysis, client presentations, and collaboration with cross-functional teams to ensure that all initiatives align with client objectives and business goals. The role requires a blend of creativity and strategic thinking to deliver impactful solutions for clients. Qualifications: content creation, creative writing, and storytelling expertise, strategic planning and market analysis skills, client presentation and communication skills, ability to work collaboratively with cross-functional teams. So wait, this person is a creative writer, but also a strategic planner and marketing expert? I can kind of see the link between marketing and creative writing, but... What the fuck? I don't see the words vibe coding. I don't know where vibe coding came from, except for the fact that this entire listing appears to be vibe coded. Alright, what's this one? I don't see the word. If I don't see the word vibe coding in the description, are these promoted? Oh, these are promoted. That's probably why. Oh, am I getting all promoted listings because they don't have any that actually say vibe coding? Is that the issue? I don't know. That one was weird though. That might have been the only one that's not promoted. I don't know. It doesn't say vibe coding in it though. Whatever. Alright, let me see. Why was that vibe coding intro line a little flirty? Oh, sorry. Indie VTuber. I'm curious, wait, if I search a VTuber, what happens if I search a VTuber? Oh, wait. VTuber. I'm getting the same things I got from, when I searched my actual thing, so I don't know, I guess. I guess there's nothing for VTuber. Lots of openings of shoujo. No. No. Mine's play. Okay. Let's see if I. Oh, yes. Oh shit. Oh no, I have to go soon. I have something I have to do at 11:30. But let's see what happens if I ask ChatGPT agent to find me job listings. All right, so let me do that, and while while ChatGPT is working, I'll do my Pokemon friends. Okay. So okay. Start new chat. Let me do agent mode. You can actually use agent mode on your phone. I know because I asked it to make me a grocery list today. And it recommended my chia seed pudding too. And I was like, oh yeah. Because I asked it to make me a grocery list with healthy foods that were easy to make. But the chia seed one was really the only one that I got, and then the rest that I got was just like snacks because I'm bad. I got almonds, I got cheese sticks, I got beef jerky. I got something called cheese crisps. I ate almost all of them. They were too salty though. Anyways, alright, so ChatGPT agent. I'm gonna be like, I'm a robot. Oh, banana! Okay. Okay, I'm a robot looking for a full-time, fully remote job that pays at least... I'm gonna highball it for now. I'm just typing a bunch of things so you can't tell how many how many figures are in my salary. I mean, you can probably tell it's either 5 or 6 figures, and I don't think I'm living like someone who makes 6 figures, so you can figure that one out. No pun intended. All right. I'm a robot looking for a full-time fully remote job that pays at least beep. Innocent 7 figures? That's like 17 figures. Yeah, that's because I was trying to obfuscate. How many trailing zeros? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, I prefer a role where I am not tasked with managing other employees, as I have no experience doing so. I'm telling you a little bit about my experience, my job experience. I'm telling you how cute I am. Okay, it's okay, Rixxy. Figured you were pretending you didn't know the answer to that Dubai question the other day. I didn't know it. The world one? I didn't know it. I also have some experience popping my pussy on the internet. No, I'm kidding. Okay, can you find me as many job listings as you can that fit my criteria and seem like they'd be a good match for me based on what I told you about my experience. Okay. I'll let it cook now. Okay. Let me set up my Pokemon friends. Understood, Rixxy. I'll find you current job listings for full-time remote robot positions with a salary of at least 3 coconuts that don't require you to manage other staff. I'll focus on roles that align with your expertise in being the cutest robot that ever lived, attempting to twerk as best as you can in front of people of all genders, and your experience wearing a banana suit and heat regulating on stream by fanning yourself with pieces of cardboard. Okay, good. 3 coconuts. I think that one was a hallucination. I don't know. Anyways, all right. Let me. Okay, first I need to become a PNG. I have to become a PNG, you guys. Money. Okay. Oh. I just felt a bug crawling on my leg. Was there a bug? It had to have been a bug. That was a bug. That had to be a bug. I felt it. It was such a distinct. All of a sudden, I feel movement on my leg. Yeah. I don't see a bug though, but. Oh, that was scary. Oh, banana! It felt like a big bug. That's why I was like so scared. I don't know what else that possibly could have been. Well, if it was a bug, it's gone now. I don't see it. That was scary. Okay, sorry. Let me, don't worry, I'll make sure that the PNG wears the, I'll make sure the PNG wears the banana, okay? Alright, give me a second. Impossible! I can't be crawling on your leg, I'm over here! Aw, if you were a bug crawling on my leg, then I would let you. Anyways. Pyrexia from being in a sitting position for a long time? Is that a thing? I think I have I've definitely had like random tingles before, like random itches and stuff, but I didn't know there was a name for it. I don't know. It felt like a real bug though. Remember one time VTuber swatted a bug on stream and then panicked when they realized it was a wasp? Oh no, I saw like some sort of weird YouTube short that was like, if you've never, and then had a list of things. It was like, if you've never, and then it was like, had a nosebleed, broken a bone, been stung by a bee, etc., etc. And it was like, that means that you're being watched over by a guardian angel. And then it was like, people who have been mentally abused have guardian angels that protect them from physical harm or something. I was like, huh? I was like, I'm pretty sure I've never had any of those 3 things because I'm a robot. Not because I have a guardian angel. But yeah, I've never broken a robo bone. I've never had like a robo nosebleed where my noses are bleeding. I've had like, if my nose is too dry, like if I like blow my nose, there might be blood, but like, I don't get like nosebleeds like people who get nosebleeds get them, you know, like people that their nose is just randomly bleeding. I don't get that. And I've never been stung by a bee. I've been bit by a fly. I've been bit by mosquitoes, obviously. But I don't really swell up like normal humans, you know? So Pyrexia 650 milligram tablet. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. I didn't set up my thing. Alright, give me a second. Don't worry, don't worry. Wait, if I do this, will there be 2 Rixxys? Let's see if I can make an optical illusion, you guys. 2 Rixxys! This can't be. There can only be 1. We're gonna fight to the death. Yeah! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh, it's the Rixxy clones! Yeah, we're fighting to the death. Yeah! Get her, Dr. Fish! Get her, hit her! It's a clone! No! I'm in charge now, you guys! PNG Rixxy won! Yay! Yeah, PNG Rixxy won. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Where's my Dr. Fish, though? Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much for the raid, King Bride! Thank you! And there's Dr. Fishy. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to be showing my phone screen in a second because I'm gonna be doing my Pokemon friends. Hi, Wild Bonner. Hi. I'm gonna be doing my Pokemon friends. And because we're waiting for ChatGPT agent to find me more job listings. Yeah. Okay. Let me move my chat. Cute me. Get a job! Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Also, don't worry. I didn't forget that we need to do our collab prep thing. Yeah. But I still got half an hour, right? About a little bit less. Okay. Job maxing, yeah. I'm gonna have 2 jobs. Okay, wait. How do I... No, not that one. Wait. Here it is. Okay. Acetaminophen. Acetaminophen is a beautiful name for a girl, I think. Anyways. Yeah, don't worry. Beep, 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 beep. Wow, I'm blue. Someone should hire you as advanced alarm clock. But I'm sure your real job is more important. Okay. Let's see. I remember one time there was a guy when I used to work at Rite Aid. There was a guy I was bagging groceries for. The guy I was bagging groceries for, and I was like doing a pretty shit ass job of bagging his groceries. And he was like, "Here, look." And he takes the bag and he arranges all the things in the bag like perfectly so that he maximized the use of the space in the bag. And I was like, "Wow, good job." I was like, "You should work here," like cutely or whatever. And he was like, "I am an aviation engineer." He had like some really important job. He was like, "I'm a nuclear physicist. I would never work here." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He was personally offended by my suggestion he would ever work in that shithole. Yeah. Anyways. Let me pull up my screen here. I don't even remember exactly what job it was, but it was like something super important. My first job was at a grocery store. Grocery bagging world championship is a real thing. I mean, I think that was like when I was like early in the job. I learned how to bag groceries properly after that. Okay, not to get overly defensive about my grocery bagging skills. All right, and to be fair, that was back when we still had plastic bags. So, all right. Okay, now that I'm a PNG, I can unplug this and I can show my screen. Give me a second. I have to like close all my tabs, make sure Do Not Disturb is on. You know, I have to stop dox maxing all the time. Today's stream has basically been a don't dox yourself challenge impossible. Close all the homework? What homework? Okay. Alright, now I should be able to share my screen. don't even like mpreg, mainly because of the preg part. Okay. Okay, can you hear that? Wait, let me... Alright, there's some music. Let me put up the thing. He's completely making that up. That is not true. There we go. What I have discussed, what I have showed him on a private call is my personal collection of cursed Wikipedia pages. None of which are mpreg related. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I got new furniture last time. I haven't placed it yet. They were pee-pee related. They were pee-pee diseases. Not all of them. Some of them. Anyways. Alright, today's puzzles. We've got Hippity Hoppity. Get off my property. We've got the Greninja Star one. And then we've got the Clean Your Room one. I'm really bad at that last one. Oh. See? Easy. Wait a second. If I do this... Oh, what the... There we go. Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no, wait, I'm stuck, wait. Oh shit. Wait a second. Okay. What? No, I didn't do anything. Okie dokie. Let's go. I'm getting better at this one. Yay! 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 I'm worried about this one. Ooh, I knew it was a cross. I knew it. Oh, come on. Yeah, see? That's true. Having a penis is actually many times a disqualifying trait for my homework folder. Okay. No, but he's talking about the I went down a rabbit hole. I was spiraling in VC because I went down a rabbit hole of penile diseases. And I was looking at pictures of dicks that look like sourdough not sourdough, dill half sour pickles. because of some fungal disease they got in their pee-pee. And I was like, Dr. King Bry, is this real? Is this real? This happens to people. But yeah, that was the extent of my penile research. Also, I learned from Wikipedia, I learned that penises have like a coat, like they're wearing like you have your core penis and then your core penis is wearing a coat and a hat. Wait, let me elaborate. Wait, okay. Wait, you got. Wait. I already forgot how it goes. Penis diagram. Give me a second. And I was like, wait a second. Okay, wait. Human penis. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot that there's a picture of a human penis on the human penis page. Wait, I'm just looking for a scientific diagram. Oh, God. There's lots of penis pictures. I'm looking for penis cross-section. Penis cross-section. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. It wasn't. It's got three pieces. That's what it was. It's got 3 pieces. It's got, you know how like if you cut open, okay, you know if you like cut open a headphone wire, it's got 2 wires inside. But your PP has like, it has 3 wires inside. It's got 2 big wires and 1 small wire. But there was also a diagram I saw where they were like, if you peeled the head of your penis off, the rest of the penis sits around the core part like a coat. Okay, I'm sorry! Let's see how much yarn I entangled. That's pretty pathetic amount of yarn. Oh, I got a new stamp. It's a pretty cool stamp. I don't deserve it. Pee a sword in the balls? No way. Okay. Let's see which fire type I get. I was hoping for soggy yarn because I need a Squirtle. I don't know if I can get a Squirtle. Charmander. That's okay. Okay, guys. Come take a look at my missions. I might be able to do this mission. 3 small-sized plushies. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Hi, Kirtan. Wow, I have 3 doctors in my chat right now. Where's Yarmak? If Yarmak was here, we'd have 4. Because everybody, speaking of doctors in chat, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a medical edition. I'm going to be doing a medical edition of Humanities Last Exam. So calling all doctor experts. And King Bry's going to help me out because King Bry's in medical school. And we're going to, yeah. So if you have medical knowledge, please bring your medical knowledge tomorrow. We're going to be trying to solve some medical questions. That's the idea. Yeah. Okay. So this guy's greedy. He wants all of these Pokemon. He wants a Sprigatito, a Pikachu, a Quaxly, and a Squirtle. I don't have a Squirtle. I don't even know if I can get Squirtle with my current version, which I'm not gonna pay for the other version, so. Alright, even though I didn't get a new plushie today, I want you to see Quaxly hanging out over here. I kind of dumped him in this car because I didn't know where else to put him. And then I got this new furniture. I got this bed, but I don't like it. You think I'd like it because of the pretty colors, but the shape of it, the size of it is just not, it doesn't fit. It doesn't really fit in with everything else, so I did not place this one. I prefer the bed that I have there with the Sprigatito. And the other little guys, the Grookey or whatever his name is. Now, I got this chair. I might replace the chair that Pikachu's sitting in with this one, but the chair that Pikachu's sitting in, isn't that a Pikachu chair? Maybe I could put... Like, how big is this chair? I don't know. Who's gonna sit in this chair? I'm like running out of space, you guys. I don't want Charizard to sit in that chair. Quaxley the backseat bitch, yeah. I already like the chair that Bulbasaur's sitting in. So I don't know. I don't know if I really would need that chair, to be honest. I kind of like the way my little plushie world is looking right now. So maybe I'll just leave it. Alright, let me unshare my screen. Let me unshare my screen to do my Duolingo, and then we'll look at if ChatGPT agent found me any jobs. Anyways. Alright, it's time for 2D, live 2D Rixxy to come back. I'm gonna be jealous of her just because she can move other parts of her body instead of just switching between two PNGs. She thinks she's better than me, but it's fine. Ooh. Hey. What? Oh. Huh? What in the name of... But the banana's like... too big? Wait, what? I think the banana might be a little big. I don't... Is this like when I was doing Nexus Family Feud and the Steve Harvey mustache was like infinitely bigger than everything else in the scene? Oh. Huh? Where am I? How did this happen? PNG Rixxy's trying to sabotage me. Also, I just noticed this sticker on the banana. Okay, anyways. Hey, PNG Dr. Fish, go away. Go away, you're not wanted here. Thank you. Just a tad. Yeah. Hi, Jeff Ev. Okay. Let me... Frengineer. Okay. Sorry if I'm smacking Frengineer every time I turn my head. Smacking Frengineer with a banana. Oh, oops. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let me remove the extra chat and turn my music back on. Okay. Okay. Now, let me do Duolingo. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm so stupid. I have to do the Duolingo. I have to do the Duolingo on the computer. Because otherwise PNG Rixxy would be here. I'm dumb. It's okay. I can do it on either one. You're going to be able to hear it more clearly. Okay. I'm just doing the letters still.
월요일.
Okay. How the... Okay. I mean, technically I could share it. Well, no, I can't share it on the screen. It's gonna show my profile at the end. It's not showing it right now, but
가족의
it's okay. We can hear it though.
짧고 넓다
Okay.
핥다
Okay. Go on. Go.
샬 갑자기
Ooh, I got that one wrong.
갑과
They start with the same letter.
권투 갑자기 뜯다
I feel like it's going faster on the computer because I can
없다
type more efficiently.
볼 얇고 사비
No. I got that one wrong. There you go. All done? Yay! Let's see what my streak is at. Wait, you unlocked your Duolingo Korean score. My Korean score is 11? What does that mean? Okay. And I'm at 993 day streak. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Okay. ChatGPT only worked for 13 minutes. Okay, we've got... Oh, okay. It gave me... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It gave me 11 listings. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are not the right job title. I'm pretty sure I told it I was a robot. I think I was pretty clear when I said I was a robot. But for some reason, it's giving me listings for something that's robot adjacent, but it's not the same. It's giving me the it gave me listings for computer along with the listings for robot. Robot and computer are not interchangeable terms. I don't know why it thought they were. So that leaves how many? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 suitable, potentially suitable job listings. All right, let's see what it cooked up. Let's see. All right. This first one is for a non-profit organization. I mean, as long as they're paying me good, I don't care if they're profit or non-profit. This one seems like actually a pretty good fit, at least from what I'm reading right now. They do have some experience, some skills experience that I don't have. I don't know about that one. Okay, maybe I'll skip this one for now, but let me look. There's another one that seemed really promising because it specifically said cute. It specifically said cute robot that makes people laugh, which is very specific to what I do, okay? So this one seems like really promising. And it pays good. Ooh. This one is sounding very, very, very close to my description, my job description. And I have more experience than they even need. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna bookmark this one. This one seems really promising. Okay. Ooh, they even go through what the interview process will be like. They're telling me they're saying how many phases of interviews there is and stuff. Okay, okay. All right, let me bookmark this one. Okay, I bookmarked that one, and then this is the other one. Cute robot specialist. Wait, does that mean I'm a cute robot who's a specialist, or does that mean I'm a specialist in cute robots? Let's see. We're looking for an experienced cute robot specialist. The first one? I hope so. Who loves being a cute robot. Okay, that tracks. Oh wait, this sounds pretty good too, actually. Name 5 cute robots. Rixxy Brightful, Dr. Fish, Friengineer. My life as a teenage robot. Wally's wife. There, 5 cute robots. Bam. Okay, actually, this one's not. 9 to 6. I don't want to work an extra hour every day. I mean, then again, I'm already working too much anyway, so maybe that wouldn't be so bad. Oh no, never mind. No. Never mind. I'm not specialized enough as a robot to do this one. Okay, so I at least have one promising prospect here. All right, let me tell it to adjust its search, because for some reason it gave me many jobs that say computer instead of robot, which is like kind of similar but also not the same, so I don't know why I did that. All right, so I'm gonna say okay, this one, I'm gonna tell it which one actually seemed promising. But most of the jobs you gave me say computer, which I do not have the specific skills for. I'm explaining why. Okay. I explained why I'm not a computer, I'm a robot, and to try to find me more that are similar to the other one that I bookmarked. Oh, I have to go. Let's see how long it takes for this. All right. No. Thank you for the burger. Okay. Yeah, well, I wanted to see if can wait for my agent to finish, but I probably, I should go. Yeah, I should go. I'm already late. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I did make some progress in terms of at least taking a look at my resume, bookmarking some listings, and I'll definitely try to get my resume finished and start applying. So thank you so much. Also, I just had fun chatting with you guys. Thank you, everybody. I'll keep you updated. Let you know if I start making a bajillion more dollars. Maybe I can have 4 coconuts instead of 3 coconuts. Alright. But let me find someone to raid. And then I'll get going. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Lots of people streaming today. It's such a hard choice to decide who to raid sometimes. There's just so many talented people streaming. Okay, I'm just gonna raid Nano. I'm gonna raid Nano. She's Fortnite-ing. Wait, let me just make sure she's not about to end or something. Yeah, okay, she's good. Alright. Bye-bye, have a fun time Fortnite-ing with Nano. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you, Beaker. Thank you, Twitter Ponies. Thank you, Kyo-chan. Thank you, Pearly. Thank you, Materia. Thank you, Toaster. Thank you, Caesar. Thank you. Thank you, Tethera. Thank you, Kyo-chan. Thank you, JFF. Thank you, Lurkers. Thank you, Blue and Bluer. Thank you, King Bry. Oh, I gotta see you soon, King Bry. Okay, bye-bye. Kiss. Mwah. Bye-bye, everyone.